So in this video we are going to discuss about how to do sorting of data, grouping of data, rearranging data and ranking of data using pandas. So for that the same covid_data.csv file is taken and we are just importing the data, importing the libraries, then importing the data set, and we are using the column ID, country, gender and age. And let us execute this program. Yes, the data set is imported successfully. Now we will sort the values. So the command that is used for sorting the values is, let's take data dot sort underscore values, and let us use, there is a function called by. Okay, so in which parameter you are supposed to sort? Country. Okay, so I want to sort in terms of country. Okay, and then we are using ascending. The keyword ascending is equal to false. So what does this mean? Means ascending is equal to false means the order will be sorted in the descending order. The sorting will be done in the descending order. Then in place equal to true. So what is that in place is equal to true? It means that the data frame data, whatever the sort happens here, and it is reflected in the data frame data. So we'll see how the output is done. So just when you execute, let's say data, now we could see that it is just sorted in the descending order starting from Vietnam. Okay, it has taken the country, all right, and then it has sorted, and ascending is equal to false, so it has sorted in the descending order. So the same command we will give, and we will check out by giving ascending is equal to true. So now we could see that data, the data frame is now sorted in the ascending order. Okay, now suppose I want to give in place is equal to false. In that case I should give data, the same command let's give, and here before that I have to give one more data frame, data 1 equal to, put it in the ascending order, and in place is equal to false. So now let's check out data 1 dot head. Yes, it is just the ascending order is done, but what about data dot head? The data dot head, okay, we have already sorted here, so again the ascending order is coming over here. So let us just do a demonstration of data to check out in place is equal to false. What I am going to do here is ascending is equal to false. So now let us check data 1 dot head. So here you could see that in the new data frame, it is, since ascending is equal to false, it has sorted in the descending order. In place is equal to false. Now what happened here is it has replaced the data frame. It has changed. The new changes are reflected in the new data frame. Now what happened to this data, whether it is changed? We will see data dot head. The data dot head does not changes. So whenever in place is equal to true, the changes that we do is reflected in the same data frame. When in place is equal to false, the changes that we do is reflected in the new data frame. So this is how the sorting is done. Now if suppose you want to reverse it back, okay, you don't want to sort it, you want to reverse it back, in that case we will give data dot sort underscore index, and I say axis equal to 0, comma, ascending equal to true. So let the axis be fixed to 0, and ascending is equal to true means start from index 0 till the last one. Then in place is equal to true. Now you see data dot head, it has reverted back to the original one with the index 0. So this is how we do a sorting. So what we discuss under the sorting is, we can just sort it in the ascending order, descending order. So how do we do it in the ascending order? When ascending is equal to true, it perform the sorting in the ascending order. When ascending is equal to false, it performs the sorting in the descending order. When in place is equal to false, the changes is reflected in the new data frame. When in place is equal to true, the changes is reflected in the same data frame. So this is what we discuss under the sorting function. The next one that we are going to do is we are going to group it. Okay. Now how do we group it? Let's take data of, so let's take one more variable, data frame variable, data of country. So there are many, if you take a country China, there are many entries under the China. So what I do is I just group it under the country and also the age. Okay. And then what is the criteria with which I am grouping is group by country, and under that there are many age. Okay, so age group, if you take a country China, there are many age group. So what I say is calculate the mean of those age. Okay, now just we will print group dot head. So you could see that the country Afghanistan, it is grouped, and the average mean of that all the entries, all the age entries is done, and it is reflected over here. So group is equal to data of, take two columns, one is the country column, the other one is the age column. Then group by country. Okay, you group all Afghanistan together, all Algeria together, all Australia together. Then dot mean means take the mean age of all the entries and you have to do it. So you can do one more grouping also, that is by count. So how many entries are there for every country? Suppose you want to know how many entries are there for every country. So we can do it by dot count. Sorry, I have typed dot country dot count. Okay, so now we will give group. So you could see here in every country, Afghanistan only 1 entry is there, Algeria 0, Australia 15 entries are there, Austria 2 entries. So in that way we can just group it in terms of count. The next one is rearranging of data. So how do we rearrange the data? So for that let's again take the variable re. Okay, pd dot pivot underscore table, the function that is used, pivot underscore table, data comma index is equal to country. So here I take the function pivot underscore table, take the data frame data, and let the index be country. Okay, so what is that re? Now you see that the index 0, 1, 2, 3 is changed and it has changed as a country. Okay, so let's check out data also, data dot head. So if you see that, you see that the index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now here you could see that it is changed. Okay, it has changed country, age, and this is what is the ID, but it is reversed. Okay, it's the country becomes the index now. Now you can also do the same thing. Okay, we can also run the same pivot table by including one more parameter, gender. So in every country, what about the male, what about the female? So now we can we'll just execute this. So we could, what is re? So we could see that in Vietnam, what about the female, average age of a female, what about the average age of the male? So in every country, female and male entries are just listed over here. The next command that we are going to discuss is ranking of data. So how are we going to rank it? Just we'll do the same. Okay, first we will rearrange it, then we are going to rank it. So for that, what is the command we give? Re dot rank of ascending equal to false. That means take it from the last one. So method equal to first. So there are many methods. We can have first, last. Okay, so there are many methods to do it. Then here what it will do is, in that particular country, it will take all the values. Okay, maybe a female or male, whichever values are here, maybe 2 to 3 entries if it is there. Among that, it will take the first value. So in that first value, which country comes the first, that is what is the grouping is. So now you see that Algeria none value, and then Australia the female is 35, so it has come to the top. It has sorted from the descending order, because ascending is equal to false. It has sorted from the descending order. Okay, it has sorted in the descending order, taking the first entry. Okay, so this is how you will rank the data set.